How's it going, guys? It's Eclipse here, and today we are taking a look at all of the news. There's so much of it to go through this week. There's tons and tons of free tanks for you to pick up in the next coming month. And so, due to these operations that have come out, there's one that spans, 2.5 months, and there's one that's going to be for the next 2 weeks following tomorrow on the 9th of February. So, there's definitely ample opportunity for you to pick up some free tier 8 and tier 10 premium tanks. So you can get these 3 tanks right here. This is the M60 right here. You've got the T92 light tank, which is a tier 8. This one's a tier 10. And then you've got the IS6, which is also a tier 8 tank right there. If we go down then and actually have a look through what you need to complete to be able to get these tanks, it's a series of kind of operation type things. It's like a daily, basically. So every day, if you sign on, you play 3 battles, you'll be able to get 1 point or 1 daily completion. And you only have to earn 250 XP in 3 battles, so minimum of 250 XP. If you get more, that's obviously good. Once you complete the 3 battles gaining more than 250 XP, you'll be rewarded with one of the following rewards. It's from kind of a randomly generated list, so you'll just get one random one, and that is, you either get like a pack of consumables, so 5 repair kits. These are not the premium ones, these are just the standard ones, so it's not really that much gold or that much silver. Then you'll get 5 med kits and 5 fire suppressor kits as well. So that's alright. It's handy for if you don't want to have to keep going and purchasing your med kits yourself. You picking them up is just basically a silver discount for the day. You'll also get 50,000 silver. These don't stack, so you can't get multiple rewards from one day. It would just be one reward, so the 50,000 silver would be on its own. You could get 2 enhanced rations. That's worth 40,000 silver, not on discount, and you'll get 2 of those. So yeah, less silver than the actual silver itself. You could get a day of premium account. That's not too bad, tops up your account if you've bought a year's worth, etc. So you'll be able to get some things over the course of, the 2.5 months that it lasts. You can get a Joker emblem voucher. You'll also could potentially get a student driver emblem voucher, a googly eye emblem voucher, and a freedom emblem voucher. So these are nothing particularly amazing. They're pretty standard, and they're just kind of a little addition to the things that you can actually get from the overall operation. So in order to get bigger rewards, what you have to do is you have to complete that daily mission of getting 3 games where you get more than 250 XP. Once you complete that, if you do that 10 times, so day 10 of completing that, you'll get a confidential key card. And then it kind of goes up from there. So every 5 to 10 extra days of doing it, you'll get a specific, reward. And they obviously get better as the time goes on, because, within a certain amount of time period, you can only possibly get so many completions. So the next one is a commander. You'll get the battle tank commander. That will be on day 15. So if you complete 15 within the 2.5 months, you'll be able to pick that commander up. Day 20, you will get a classified key card, and day 25, you will get a premium skin for the TVP T5051. So that's kind of interesting. I know that we haven't necessarily got that many premium skins. I know that we got them in the Battle Pass previously, not this one that's currently going on in February. But yeah, that'll be quite nice. And then obviously day 30, you get a top secret key card. Which is the best one possible out of the key cards. Day 35, you'll get a premium skin for the Super Conqueror. That's always nice, and that tank's really, really good in game. Same with the TVP T5051, really good tanks in game. And then at day 40, this is when the rewards for the premium tanks actually start getting released. So at day 40, you will get the American Tier 8 T92 light tank. It's a pretty good light tank, I'm not going to lie. it's got a pretty short reload, and it does a small amount of damage with pretty low pen, but it's definitely got the mobility. It has that low profile to make it kind of hard to hit when you're going at full speed for the enemies. It's an alright tank, and it definitely is something that you should note about potentially picking up. It's definitely a tank I quite like to see. Day 50, bit of a letdown. The IS-6 heavy tank tier 8, the Russian one, it's pretty terrible, I'm not going to lie. Not something that I would want to pick up if I had gold and I wanted to spend it, but if you've already got it, you'll get the silver, and if you don't already have it, it's just another tier 8 premium that you can use whenever you want it for your Russian lines. If you haven't got a Russian premium tank, then it's good for training up crews and stuff like that. It does make quite a bit of money, I believe, but yeah, its actual penetration on its premium rounds is really low, so trying to pen other IS-6s is really difficult, so that's something that kind of lets that tank down. And then finally, the day 70 reward is fantastic. This is the M60 medium tank. This is a really good tier 10. It's definitely one that I'm pretty happy about and I really want to get. So hopefully I'll be able to complete those 70 lots of the daily battles. That's 210 games in 2.5 months. They don't obviously stack, so you can only get one daily completion per day. So if you play 6 games in one day, you don't get 2 completions. So you do have to play 70 actual days within that 2.5 months of playing at least 3 games where you get 250 XP per day. So yeah, minimum of 210 games within 2.5 months. That's not kind of out there really, to be honest. Playing the 250 XP is so little that literally pretty much every game you'll get that, whether you win or lose, so long as that you weren't AFK in the base or something like that. So yeah, if you want this, then definitely make sure to be logging in, playing 3 games per day, and picking up this tank in 70 days time from the 9th of February. And yeah, I definitely would recommend grinding out this operation and just making sure that you do those dailies. The second thing that we're going to look over is the Paladin earn operation. So this is similar to the Eradicator, which I did a video on recently. I'll leave a link to that kind of about what that is. It's the exact same tank, except the Eradicator has an autoloader instead of a single shot, which this tank does. So that should be up in the info cards above right now. We have it's basically 2 weeks, I believe, to be able to complete this operation. You will get the Paladin, obviously, if you complete it, and you have to get 225 1000 XPs. So you have to earn 1000 XP in any number of battles 225 times. So that's 225,000 XP that you need to get to be able to pick up this tank. Once you get that 225,000 XP, you will get the tank. Additionally, if you don't manage to actually fully complete the operation and you only manage to, say, get 70,000 XP, you do get a 75% discount on the Paladin. So, if you can't manage to grind out that 225,000 XP in the 2-week window, then you can definitely pick it up for probably a very, very small amount. I don't know if they've given us the gold value of the Paladin on here to just pick up, but yeah, it's pretty easy to be able to do 225,000 XP in 2 weeks if you play, fairly regularly. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend buying it on a 25% discount or a 50%, but definitely if you really want the tank and you want to pick it up, then yeah, getting yourself the 75% discount by getting 70,000 XP is definitely something that I would recommend. Definitely the Paladin is really, really good, and it's quite a strong tank. You can also get an earn boost, so you can get +3 progress towards the Paladin earn. So instead of getting 1 completion of getting 1000 XP, you'll actually get 3 in one game, and that's every single day. You'll only get one of those, so you can get one game will count as 3 if you earn 5,000 or more XP in any number of battles. So it's just basically saying the more and more you play per day, you're going to make more progress towards getting the Paladin. So it's basically reducing the amount of games that you need to play to be able to get this by just adding 3 every single day. So, you know, if you just played one game every day for 2 weeks, you'd actually manage to get roughly 42 progress. So you could almost get to the Paladin earn here of getting 70 times just by literally playing playing enough to get 5,000 XP. So that's let alone all of the XP. You'll get 5 extra completions as well by getting that 5,000 XP. So you'll actually get 8. So by the time you've done that and got 5,000 XP every day, you'll be well on your way to actually picking up the Paladin itself. And then obviously any more XP over that is just making you get faster to the Paladin itself. So yeah, you'll also get a couple of things to go with it. You'll get some silver, nothing massive. You know, you're probably looking at 150,000 silver, along with some premium consumables. There's quite a decent amount of premium consumables, so you can get 10 enhanced repair kits, 10 fire suppressor kits, and also 10 enhanced med kits as well. So that's always nice, and I've got no problems with that. This is the tank itself, and I think we'll move on to the next bit right now. So it's the 7th anniversary of World of Tanks, and yeah, it's been absolutely a long grind for me. Definitely, I've played 6 and a bit years, been there from nearly the beginning. I'm not going to say I was there from the beginning, but if you've ever had string theory, this is what we are getting again. This string theory is basically ridiculous. You'll be able to get times 5 XP on your wins if you string together 5 wins in a row. So every single win in a row you'll get an extra 100%. If you lose, it will get reset back to 0. So if you manage to string together 2 wins, you'll get double XP on that second win. If you get 3 wins, you'll get 3 times XP on that third win. On the 4th win, you'll get 4 times XP, and then on the 5th win, you'll get 5 times XP. If you then go over the 5 wins, you'll continue to get times 5 XP on your games continuously. This also stacked with boosts. So if you've got a times 5 XP boost as well, you can get times 10 XP. And then if you get a further, if you've got premium account, you'll get an extra 25% XP boost. So you can, I remember I used to farm this a lot, and I used to get like 20,000 XP in one game when I was grinding out my tanks, and yeah, it was crazy. Although it says 400% XP, that's additional to the XP that you initially get. So you will get 500. 5 times XP. That's just 400% plus the 100% of normal. So yeah, this operation's really, really good. And as you can see, it will reset your XP bonus and the challenge if you lose. String theory, really, really, really good for those of you who are grinding up lines that you really hate. One thing that you will want to know is that you need a lot of silver if you're trying to grind through a lot, because obviously you'll need to buy the new tanks a lot quicker, so you won't have the time to be able to get that XP going. So what you guys might want to do for this operation is if you've got a tank that you're particularly good at playing, you might want to actually hop in that tank, get the XP boost rolling up to a percentage, and then jump in your really bad tank that you're trying to grind through, a stock Centurion or a stock Leo or something like that that you're playing, and try and get that win to be able to just boost the XP so you don't have to play the stock tank that much. That's something you might want to do. Up to you though, obviously. If you platoon, it's a lot easier. This string theory operation is crazy if you platoon up. I know yesterday I was playing in the Panzer 5-4. I know it's a seal clubbing tank, but I was playing in it, and we managed to get 14 wins in a row. No, I lie. 19 wins in a row. before we lost in the Panzer 5.4. I have like a 93% win rate overall in it. It's just ridiculous. If you pick a tank that's particularly easy to play, to get the streak rolling, and then jump in the tank that you're not particularly like enjoying at the moment, just to be able to get through it as fast as possible. So yeah, that's my tips for the string theory operation. And then finally, we're moving on to the on-track event that's coming out, replacing the Action X on-track event I think that we had. This is the on-track to the Object 430U now. This is a pretty broken Russian medium tank. It's like a Russian medium heavy tank. Tier 8 struggle to pen this thing frontally. Even with premium, it can be really, really tough to pen if you're in a medium at tier 8. Yeah, it's particularly good. It comes from the rear-mounted turreted Russian mediums like the A44, Object 416, the Object 432, and then leads on to the Object 430U. Now this tank is really good, and you'll be able to get some discounts on silver, as well as pick up a 25% bonus to your XP that you'll get on any of the vehicles in that line. This will come into the ops tab, and you don't have to toggle anything. It literally just automatically applies it to any of the tanks in this list right here. So if you're on screen and you're any of these tanks, you'll be able to get a 25% bonus XP towards the next one. You'll also have that silver discount, 50% between tiers 3 and 6, and 30% discount on any of the tiers from 7 to 10. So yeah, if you want to pick up that, then definitely go ahead. Most of the recent things coming out, they've given you a lot of boost towards XP, boost to silver, and I've got no problems with that. I like kind of these operations. I would really like to see a set of personal missions that are a bit more dedicated, like towards certain things, like deal 6,000 damage like they've got on PC. I'm a bit annoyed that we haven't got anything like that before. Something where you can grind out. It might take you a long time. If you're better at the game, you'll be able to get it faster. If you're slower, or you haven't got the necessarily experience to be able to get certain operations, it's fun to grind towards trying to really get that 6,000 damage game or something like that. And I like the idea of that from PC. I really hope that actually gets transferred onto console. I think that would be really, really fun for the older players. It gives them something to do. I like, especially when you complete all of these fairly easy operations where it's just get X amount of XP or get X amount of damage or something like that, where it's very, very like just it's not very specific. It would be nice to see like kill 20 tanks with a Russian tank or something like that. Something where it's a bit more specific, like a bit like the mercenary contracts where you had certain objectives where you had to do, spot 10 tanks in one game or get a scout medal or stuff like that, where you have to do that sort of thing. Unfortunately, like we don't have anything like that right now, and there's no mercenary contracts out, so I'm just hoping that comes along at some point. And I think that's enough kind of ranting about that. I've been a bit upset with how the updates have gone recently, and I'm just hoping that this update will work a little better, and that some of the problems have actually been, are going to get fixed. I went over the patch notes in a video previously. That will be on screen right now if you want to check that out, what's actually coming to the game in terms of your patch notes and your updates, as opposed to the operations and the actual in-game stuff that we'll be seeing. You can check that out on screen. If not, I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you want to check out another video, there will be my most recent video up there on screen as well. And if you want to check out my channel, I've got crew skill guides and a lot of different guides that you can actually use to try and get better at the game. Feel free to ask any questions that you have, and link down below there should be some videos, and on the suggested. If you want to find more information, then definitely do that. Other than that, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Goodbye.